Welcome back, everyone. As a loved one ages, getting the right kind of care can be costly. Many families are choosing to take on the responsibilities of caregiving themselves. A new report from AARP finds that nearly 5 million Texans provide care for older adults, their spouses, neighbors, and other loved ones, contributing 4 billion hours of care each year.
That report also found that work would be valued at $65 billion per year if paid in the marketplace. And that's based on a value of around $16.40 per hour. However, a lot of these family caregivers are largely unpaid. So joining us now for some more insight on how this impacts our state is Lisa Rodriguez, the director of AARP Texas. Thanks for being here.
Well, thank you for having me. This is really important work that our caregivers are doing throughout Texas, 4.9 million to be exact, caregivers in Texas. And we really do need to heighten the awareness of the valuable work that they're providing to the economy.
So explain for folks, if they maybe are not one of those 4.9 million, what does that work entail? What does a day-to-day life of a caregiver look like?
Right. Well, keep in mind that some of these caregivers are caregiving while also having a full-time job or part-time. And some of them are forced to leave their positions, their careers, to take care of their loved ones. And what that work entails is a variety of tasks. It's bathing, it's dressing, it's preparing meals, it's also preparing medications, and sometimes making sure that their wounds are being tended to, which is more complicated, and also administering injections. So it is a wide range of tasks. But it also involves financial planning with your loved one and also taking care of their budget, all while you're still trying to balance what a caregiver is doing on their, for their own household, if you will.
Yeah, keeping all the different things afloat, for sure.
Correct.
Well, how does this really impact the state of Texas and its economy?
Right. Well, you absolutely are correct that $65 billion is the value for about 4 billion hours of work. So on average, a caregiver does provide, on average, 27 hours a week of caregiving. And some, again, it's so much more than that. But that $65 billion is absolutely a huge amount. And as Texans, we have to be concerned with just with the fact that caregivers are really taking over a huge piece of the health security, health services of Texas. And what I mean by that is that is it not for them taking care of their loved ones at home, where so many of them want to be, they would be in institutional care, which of course would drive up cost for taxpayers. So it is absolutely essential that people understand what goes into caregiving, because you're either going to be a caregiver or you're either going to need caregiving in your life.
Right.
Talk about the impact that kind of care, providing it, can take on the caregivers or a family unit who is providing care for a loved one.
Well, personally, I was a caregiver for my mother, and love my mother to death. I wouldn't change anything, but it does take a toll on your everyday routine. It takes a toll on spending quality time with other loved ones, and just the anxiety that in some cases, where if your loved one is close to the end of life, there is a lot of stress that goes along with that grief process as you're preparing for that grief process. So the cost associated and the stress are just overwhelming for individuals. And that's why at AARP, we have great resources at aarp.org, caregiving, where you can those resources can really help you on that journey as you're providing care and as you have so many questions. You're not necessarily always prepared to ensure that you have the right seat for the bathtub to bathe your loved one, or that you have the right bandages for that wound care. There's just a lot that we don't think about as we're in this process.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of resources, we want to focus on that a little bit longer. So AARP has to push for some legislation to try and increase the amount of support for caregivers specifically. What can you tell us about any progress made in that space?
Well, we're still in progress. We currently support the Credit for Caring Act, and what that is really a $5,000 tax deduction, or tax credit, should I say. And that tax credit is for eligible caregiving expenses for your loved one. And of course, you have to be qualified, in other words, working in order to receive that. But in addition to that, we also support lowering the costs for caregivers. And what that is allowing individuals to use their health spending account or their flexible spending account toward qualified medical expenses for their parent or parent-in-law. So just sort of expanding so that there is an additional savings. Again, trying to offset those costs that our caregivers they absorb. On average, about $7,000 out of pocket a year.
Wow. Lots of work to be done. We know you all are following it closely, and I'm sure folks sitting at home feel a lot of comfort knowing that there are folks in their corner who've been through this before and can help them. Thank you so much for being here. We have many more questions for you, so we'll have to have you back. But thank you for your time today and for highlighting this report.
Absolutely, and thank you for having me.